me see. Okay. Okay, everyone. So I wanted to make this video as an update, as well as make a few announcements. As you can see, I think in the intro, I am working on a Saints Row 2 map, custom map rather, and I wanted to announce it in this way, but also make a few other announcements other than this. Obviously, you can see gameplay and the intro, so I don't really gotta talk much about it. If you're a fan of Saints Row 2 like I am, you should know what I'm remaking here. It's the Saints uh, main gang hideout called Purgatory, I think. Um, and it's one of my favorite hideouts in the whole Saints Row 2 game. So it's going to be really fun to remake this map, or rather this area from Saints Row 2, and make it into a custom map. It's going to take me quite a while. As you can see in the video, the only part I got done so far is the somewhat general layout of the bottom area of the hideout. I still haven't got everything else, obviously. And it's gonna take me a while. I'd say like maybe a week or two. But yeah, so this is an announcement video for the Saints Row 2 custom map I'm gonna make and maybe release in a week or two. Hoping that nothing goes wrong, of course. But I also want to say a few other things. When I originally released Undead Rising 3, I think a week ago, I said that I might stop making maps. Well, I changed my mind. There has been a change of plans. I will be making more maps, but I don't know how many. Um, I guess it just depends on a few things. Um, I have been unemployed for quite a while, actually, like maybe like 2 months, I think, and I've been working on these projects all by myself. The Undead Rising trilogy, all those three maps, all the maps I've ever made are basically just all me. Except for the assets and the scripts and all the other help I get from people who make tutorials and all that. Obviously, there has been help from the community, but other than that, though, in terms of like the mapping process and all the rest of that, yeah, that's all. I'm just been working on on these maps solo. Um, that's. I guess that should be obvious, though. Um, so in terms of just doing this on my free time, it's been not hard per se, but not that easy either. It's very time consuming. So what I'm planning on doing, actually, I made a roadmap. I'll put it on the screen right now. A very simple roadmap. It's not complex at all. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a Saints Row 2 map, custom map, and post it on the workshop. Then after that, I'll do separate updates for every Undead Rising map I've released. So the whole series is gonna get like their own huge updates full of bug fixes and content wherever I could put more stuff into the maps. Then after that, I have zero clue. I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I guess that all just depends on how I'm feeling or what's going on. Um, I do have I made a Patreon about like a month ago that I didn't really tell not many people about. I will be posting links to my Patreon on my workshop maps. So every map from now on will have a Patreon link. So if you want to support me and you can get easy access to it, unlike before. Obviously, it's not an obligation. You don't have to support me. I would suggest it only supporting me if you have the money for it or if you want to. Don't force yourself. If you don't have any money, obviously, it's fine. But I'll also put on screen the Patreon page I have with all the tiers and what you get. For the most part, most tiers are like almost exactly the same, other than the price difference. Like there's a $5 one, a $15 one, 25. The most major difference in all the tiers, I think, would be 40 and 5. 5, you only get image updates, basically, where you get like early views of what I'm working on through images, and that's it. And then the 41 is like you get everything basically, and you get something special along the way. And I'll talk about that right now. Uh, so the 41, you obviously you pay 40 a month, but with that tier, you can basically request, or rather commission, I think, a map. So you'll ask me to make like a map for you, make it in a certain style, like just whatever you really want me to make for you. But it has to be like a smaller, medium-sized map. That's the type of maps I like to make, small and medium-sized maps, because they're like easy, less time consuming. Um, it also frees up more time so I can dedicate myself to overall just doing more stuff. Because if I spend like several weeks working on a large map that's super complex, I feel less rewarded. I feel like my time is less rewarded if I make large maps in comparison to something small or medium. I'm sorry for any background noise, by the way. But anyway, yeah, so keep in mind, I specialize mostly in small maps or medium maps, so if you do the $40 subscription and ask for a map to be made, I can only do it small or medium. So, yeah. And in terms of, like, complex Easter eggs and whatnot, most likely not going to happen. That's one thing I really struggle with is scripting. And in order to make an Easter egg, you need to know how to script. So yeah, there's just no way I'm gonna be able to make like a super complex Easter egg. Like if you're expecting Darius and Draka Easter egg levels of complexity, that's not gonna happen. I will try in the future to start making Easter eggs on my maps, but I'm not gonna make any promises because I hate making promises and then like not delivering, and then just like um, disappointing people. That sucks. I don't want to do that. I don't like doing that. As a matter of fact, that's one reason I didn't want to share my Patreon for like a whole month after making it. Because I hate the feeling of like promising and asking people to donate, and then they're like, oh well, I donate and you're not delivering. And then there's a certain expectation set, and it sucks, and I hate it. But I have reached a point in life where I can't really just allow my feelings to get in the way of shit. So yeah, there's just no way of. There's no way I'm gonna be able to like allow personal opinion to get into the way of shit all the time, at least. In some cases, I'll allow it. But anyway, this video is mostly an announcement of this map, as well as future plans, as well as the Patreon. I know not a lot of people are gonna watch this, so if you're watching this and you clicked on it, thank you. I appreciate that. It feels good to have people listen to me. But anyway, there's a few more things I want to say before I end this video. Okay, so the Patreon, future plan, roadmap. Oh yeah, as you can see, I'm gonna point a few things out there that you're probably watching right here, right now, right here on the screen. If you're looking at this, Um, this map's mostly gonna have Black Ops 3 weapons with some Black Ops 2. I created custom perk icons on the bottom. You can see it right there, and I think earlier on you saw custom power up icons too. And I made those myself. And I want to show this off to show kind of like the level of effort I can put into maps now that I'm learning more. Because the more maps I make, the more I learn, and the more detail I can put in. As a matter of fact, I hope that maybe I can make this like a long term thing. Like I could continue making maps for people, and then and then it'll become like a whole thing. But that's just the hopeful thinking. But anyway, yeah. So Saints Row 2 map will be coming in maybe a week, 2 weeks, or a week and a half. So hopefully you're looking forward to that. Uh, Roadmap wise, I will finish this Saints Row 2 map and then do an Undead Rising trilogy updates, because those need to be updated. They have like a whole bunch of bugs, and I feel like I need to add more content to it because a lot of them feel kind of unfinished in certain areas, not completely. And then after that, I'm not so sure, but hopefully I can continue making maps. Maybe even get paid for it, but yet again, we'll see. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me. If you made it this far, thank you. I mean, if you clicked on this video in general, thank you, because, like I said, not a lot of people watch my videos, let alone watching it all the way through. So, yeah, thanks for that. Thank you for your time. Alright, well, I'm done wasting your time. Thank you very much. Stay tuned for updates, at least. All updates, by the way, are going to be on my Patreon, so if you want any new updates on this channel, that's not going to happen, most likely. Maybe a trailer or two I make for my map, but that's only for my for the workshop reasons. But anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Anyway, I'll see you later. Have a good day.